Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine of our next guest go down in a most delightful way. She's called the Mary Poppins of children's books. This is her brand new book right here. I want to tell you all about it. She is Dr. Malia Barrow, and we welcome her to Foxhole Morning Blend to talk about her new book. How are you, Doctor?
Excellent. Thank you for having me.
This is called Awesome American Adventure, The Tale of Malia and Teacup. And just reading the back cover, it sounds suspenseful. Can Malia learn to value herself with the help of her eccentric grandparents? Will Malia and Teacup survive their heart-pounding challenges, or will the evil inspector ruin everything? Yes. And how, in the middle of all this, somewhere on page, I don't know, 199, will kids learn about self-esteem?
We start out with very little self-esteem for Malia. And she's in a very conflicted family situation. Her handicapped grandfather is taking care of her. She is bullied at school. She's difficult parents.
Her hairdo is a hair don't.
It's a don't. And by the time we get progressively chapters going, that she improves her self-esteem and she learns important lessons.
Malia is a mess. Her life is a disaster. It's about as bad as it can get.
As I could make it,
as
yes.
You could make it as the author, you as a clinical psychologist. But she rises to the occasion and she comes out of it a champion.
She does, and she's not a very willing participant in her life, but she is sent to Africa to meet her father for the first time. And her father gives her the duty of taking care of a little poodle. And she doesn't want to do this, but through this poodle she learns to love not only the poodle, her very eccentric family, but also find some self-love.
You believe that self-esteem, as learned by Malia, and as your idea is for kids who read the book to learn, is not just a nice thing, but it is, there's your first book that you wrote, we're looking at the cover of that. Okay. Self-esteem is key to safety and survival. We're talking about life and death here in some cases.
Absolutely, and I think so many people concentrate on the symptoms, things like eating disorders and self-destructive behavior by children that are using drugs or alcohol or driving too fast. All of these negative things that children do, at the core is self-esteem. That is the most essential, important factor for teachers and parents and coaches to concentrate on.
It's sort of like the foundation to a house. If you don't have that foundation of self-esteem, it doesn't matter how pretty the furniture is in the living room.
Correct.
It doesn't matter how nice your clothes are in the closet. It all collapses because of your absence of self-esteem. And if you don't get it, then you sort of go through adulthood wallowing and wondering and never really fitting in.
And you continue to try to find acceptance that's exterior. And the key important thing to do is get that acceptance inside, to have self-esteem that is from what you believe in, from your ethics, from your idea of what right and wrong is. And that's what Malia has to learn all the way through, is who do I trust, who do I run from, what's right, what's wrong, what laws are important and which ones are fake and that she shouldn't pay attention to, how to escape in danger. So all of these things that we tend to compress our children to make them work for schools and the system of schools and make them very obedient also makes them vulnerable to bullies, to predators, to self-destructive behavior, rather than allowing children to be individuals and speak out and have ideas that keep them safe and be able to say, wait, this situation seems wrong. And the most important factor in the book is that children, in my practice, will tell one adult that something is wrong. One adult. And my goal is that children will tell.
Thank you very much for telling us. We saw where you'll be signing the book. We thank you for making us all feel good.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you very much, Dr. Malia. We appreciate that. Here's Tracy.